Good day everyone. Today marks my first year with this amazing Samyang 135mm f1.8 AF. And same with the video I have uploaded 6 months ago, it still surprises me and gives me amazing results. I can say that 135mm is my favorite focal length right now. To be honest, I was wrong with this lens. I really thought it wouldn't work on first instance, as I'm still dreaming to get a Sony 135GM. But it actually did. And I consider this as one of my best purchased lens so far. These also replace my classic lens, the size 55mm f1.8 and the Tamron 20 to 75mm f2.8 VXD G2. I won't discuss much about the specs as I tackled them already on my previous videos. We're gonna go straight now to some sample images I took using this lens. Bokeh. It's not the typical autofocus background you can get from other lenses. This one is the main reason why most people is getting 135 1.8 or even the 180 or 200mm f2.8 lenses. I am really keen on getting this kind of look when I'm starting in photography, and I easily achieve this using this lens. Be warned though that it's easy to use this lens outdoor compared indoors. It might be challenging using it anywhere with very tight space. And once you get the hang of it, results can be very rewarding. So I brought this lens to a short trip in Auckland, New Zealand last month, and I'm really happy with the outcome. I can't say enough with the sharpness as it's really tack sharp and focuses really quick as well. I like how it renders this foreground to background separation while maintaining focus on the subject. So if you're in a boat on getting this lens, I'd say get it now, and you won't definitely regret it. This is another simple photo with a beautiful background. That one is actually a wooden fence, like about 3 meters from this easel. The separation is so clean and no one will ever notice a distracting background. I think that's the magic of using 135mm prime, as simple subjects like this stands out. I'm using a Sony a7 III and ever since I've got this lens, I use it like 90% most of the time. I also have the Tamron 20 to 200mm and some Nikon 18 to 300 and 70 to 300mm. Those telephoto lenses can also produce background separation at their long end, but not as clean and creamy as this one. And if you're following me on Instagram, you'll immediately notice that I like taking landscapes and astro, and I use my trusty Tamron 17 to 28mm f2.8 for that. But this 135mm is also a very good candidate for telephoto landscapes. I also noticed that this is very sharp wide open at f1.8, even on corners. Isn't it amazing, eh? Normally you have to step down the lens to f4, f8 or even f11 to get the corner sharpness, but this one is already sharp at f1.8. Here are some other examples. Hey, before I end this, I have a separate video about the Samyang 135 1.8's performance in the field of astrophotography. Thank you for getting this far. Hopefully I somehow help you with your decision. Ngamihi.